For some reason, I've been dreaming about Mizuka less and less these days. When I was in the hospital, I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to soul travel anymore. But once I got out, I could do it just fine. There is one thing I lost, though. I don't have those nightmares anymore. Yo!
Hi. I've been counseling Tarou Komori every week for 2 months now. Since our sessions have begun, his PTSD symptoms have gradually receded, and yet I am still left to wonder, what sort of neurological after effects does he still experience from the kidnapping he suffered at such a young age? Can someone so simply recover from such an extreme trauma? In his recent hospitalization, his CT and MRI scans came out perfectly normal. Eventually, I would like to run an MEG on him as well. The subject reports frequent out-of-body experiences. With his PTSD symptoms in decline, they have been the primary focus of our counseling sessions. However, I have yet to determine if these episodes are caused by the incident in his past or not. Some patients relive past traumas through OBEs, but that does not seem to be the case with Tarou. In fact, if anything, he seems to enjoy the experience. The subject retains almost no memory of the abduction itself. This is actually a common reaction in cases such as his, because the extreme fear experienced in the amygdala can often cause a blockage of the LTP pathways governing long-term memory. The amygdala is the organ that produces emotions such as fear and hatred. There's a very simple reason for the close proximity between the amygdala and the hippocampus, where short-term memory is stored. Animals need to retain strong memories of danger in order to survive. This was demonstrated in an experiment in which a monkey lost its fear of snakes when its amygdala was removed.
Yo!
I'm sorry.
That was Michio, wasn't it? Isn't he in your class? That sucks. Looks like the 9th graders are picking on him.
Of course, humans can use rationality to control negative emotions to an extent. Society could not advance if our lives were dictated by anxiety, fear, and hatred. But when these emotions build up, when they are especially strong, they reach beyond our rational control. In these cases, they continue to feed various cultural and social ills. But what if we could remove the amygdala itself? In a practical situation, disorders such as Capgras syndrome make this an impossibility, but what if we could alter the entire limbic system? What if we could control the effects of the amygdala and hippocampus to allow mankind to operate without the shackles of fear, hatred, and disgust? Wouldn't our societies be better off that way? I can't help but wonder.
Hey, how's it going?
You know what's strange? All of a sudden, I think my fear of heights is finally gone.
Wow, congratulations! That's awesome!
I guess. But that still doesn't change the things I did in the past, does it?
Tarou has only renewed my faith in these theories. In the end, he may be the one to prove them.
Actually, the thing is,
What?
Never mind.
The Ogami boy.
They'll be starting work again tomorrow. I'd like you to help with the cleaning, too.
Sure. Yes, sir.
I'm really excited about getting things started this season. All right, guys, this is it. Although it's only my 2nd year serving as master brewer, I'm looking forward to working with you.
There's a lot of cleaning to do. You've got 6 whole months worth of dust to clear out of there.
Don't worry, we'll make it shine.
Do you want to see your sister?
Of course I do! There's something I still want to ask her!
Who's there? Is that you, sis? Hey, you know, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this thing. Makoto! Hey, Makoto!
Your dad, huh? Not sure I can help much. We used to hang out, but that was ages ago, way back in high school. Anyway, after we graduated, I went to college in Tokyo. I didn't see him much after that. We both kind of went our separate ways. I'm sorry. When it comes to his death, I'm afraid I don't know a thing.
I think you're hiding something.
Watch it, kid. That's no way to speak to your elders, especially when you're asking a favor. I know there were some strange rumors, and I'm sure you've heard them all. But hey, you gotta expect that in a small town. If there's nothing interesting, people just make something up. When I think about that mess that happened with the Komori kids, there's no way your dad was involved in that. That's ridiculous.
Makoto! He's right, your dad didn't have anything to do with the kidnapping! It's no use.
Of course, he died when you were pretty young, so I imagine you barely even remember what he was like. I wouldn't blame you if you had a tough time taking my word about all of this.
Did my mom and my dad... Did they go out when they were in high school?
They kinda... well, I guess. Guess you haven't asked your mom, huh? She lives over in Kumada now, doesn't she?
I don't know. Who cares? I don't want to talk to her. Why would I?
I know it! Can you hear me?
I can see you, but you're blurry.
I was right! I knew you could! I'm so glad! I can't believe someone can finally hear me! You saw Makoto just now, right? I tried talking to him, but he didn't even know I was there.
I think that's probably normal, actually.
Anyway, your name's Miyako, right? When I fell down and got knocked out the other day. You came with me to the hospital, didn't you? Thanks a lot.
Well, you got hurt at my house after all. I kinda had to.
But if no one else can see or hear me, why do you think you can?
Well, it's kind of like I'm sensing something in my mind, I guess. Then I see this sort of glowing light.
I get it. You mean like an aura, right?
No, because it's not just with living things. It's more like whenever I sense something unusual, a bunch of different colors show up.
Sounds kind of weird.
And something else.
Something else?
Sometimes, another person comes into my body and takes over.
Miyako? Are you alright? You're not,
I'm fine. I'm gonna go make dinner now, okay?
Weapon select. Load.
I wonder if that old man's still around. Ah! What? Oh no, it's chasing chasing me! Wait a minute, why am I running? I can fly, remember? It doesn't really hurt, but I don't like this at all. Let me go! I'm not your dinner, alright? Leave me alone! Wait a second. I guess this little guy must be a spirit, too. Sure is weird looking, isn't he? Did animals like this really used to exist? I guess it's kind of cute, in a way. Well, not really. Is something wrong? Oh, what's this? Huh. I think I've seen these things in books before. Are all these spirits? That's crazy. No way. That isn't the inside of my brain, is it? I wonder what would happen if I went to the other side.
Hey, look. This is it. This is that thing I saw in the Hidden Realm yesterday.
Huh? So wait a sec. Are you saying that spirits are like the ghosts of extinct animals or something?
I guess that makes sense.
Well, for now, let's just say some of them are. And what about that one thing? Never seen an animal like that before. Well, that thing aside, going with the original theory, if humans can have ghosts, then maybe animals can too.
That's not too far-fetched.
But if that's the case, wouldn't the Hidden Realm be totally flooded with ghosts? Also, what about heaven and reincarnation and stuff like that? Man, I wish there was a book we could read about this stuff. Or someone we could ask at least. And I'm not talking about some creepy psychic. They don't count.
Is that so? Then it seems as if your OBEs are evolving.
Wow, what a relief. You really believe what I'm saying, don't you, Dr. Hirata?
Unfortunately for me, all I can do is take your word for it. I've never experienced an altered state of consciousness myself, you see. Actually, I've never even been drunk. Alcohol doesn't agree with me.
Oh, I see.
Regardless, I know that people do experience such things. And of course, I also believe that those people can see strange visions during altered states of consciousness. With that in mind, I have no reason to disbelieve you. So please don't hesitate to share your experiences with me. I'm very interested in them.
Right. But now that I'm soul traveling, having out-of-body experiences and stuff, I don't dream about the kidnapping or even my sister very much at all anymore.
Well, that's a good thing, don't you think? It means that you're finally conquering your fears, Tarou.
But it's not right! What if I never find out what my sister said to me that day? What if I never get my memories back? I don't want that to happen.
Yes, I see. However, there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Unrelated events can sometimes trigger a sudden recall of memories. You never know when they might return. Long-term memory is still a big mystery to us. Who knows what might happen? You know, I had a nice talk with your mother yesterday.
So the EMDR, it's gonna make her better?
Well, regardless of the therapy, I think simply having a job to do is improving her condition. I'll visit her again soon.
My mom's the one who really needs you.
That's right. I suppose I should get a new cell phone. Hello? Yes. I'd like a taxi, please. Yes, in Sweden. Yes, that's right. I'll be waiting in front of Town Hall. The subject's experiences can all be explained by neurological phenomena. The ghosts, or spirits that he claims to see during his OBEs, are nothing more than manifestations of images he's seen in books or on television. Although his situation has shown a marked improvement, he still carries a psychological burden. Numerous stressors remain, including his mother's condition. I'll work to mitigate these factors as much as possible and test my own theories at the same time.
The amygdala governs human emotions such as fear and hate. The hippocampus is the brain's information processing interface. These adjacent organs are the core of the limbic system, the neural pathways that store our memories. The word limbic is derived from the Latin word limbus, or border. In the past, it referred to the frontier between one world and the next, between the hidden realm and the visible realm.